Welcome back to our learning in ethics of our fathers. We are in the 16th Mishnah with Rabban Gamliel. So Rabban Gamliel, Haya Omer, he used to say, "Aseh lecha Rav v'istalik mina hasafek ve'al tarbeh la'aser omadot." So omdot. So he says three things. Number one, that you should appoint for yourself a teacher, like we learned earlier on in the sixth Mishnah. He says that you should distance yourself and avoid any situation of doubt. And you should not make a habit to give charity, to tithe by estimation. So we're going to break down these different ideas. The first one we're very familiar with, of appointing for yourself a teacher, the importance of having that mentor in your life, somebody you can go to and ask questions to. It seems to be that he's including it here not just on a general level because he thinks it's important, but also because if you have a good teacher in your life, they will help you with the next step, which is removing doubt, removing yourself from a situation in which you're not going to be successful. When we talk about removing doubt, we're talking about a situation in which we are constantly going back and forth. We don't know how to move forward. We can't commit to any course of action. And the only thing worse than constantly being in this debate, than making the wrong decision, is making no decision, is inaction. So the Pirkei Avot, Rabban Gamliel here is telling us this, that we always need to be mindful of the situation we're in. How much are we delaying so we can make the right decision, when in truth the circumstances might change? To make a decision, you need to look at the circumstances you're dealing with in the moment, knowing full well that they might change, but also aware that they're out of your control. You're making the best decision based off of the information you have, and that's how you remove yourself from doubt. That you shouldn't be living in this lifestyle of anxiety and constant worrying of whether or not you're making the right decision. Once you make the decision, you go 100% on it. You don't look back, and you don't guess what could have been. You've committed. Make that commitment and be happy with it, and that'll make it a successful outcome either way. Even if there were a better, what seems to be a better path that you didn't take. And lastly, don't make estimations on your tithing, on your charity. So the Bartanura, who's a different commentary on Pirkei Avot, discusses this idea, saying if you estimate and make a regular habit of estimating, then you're either going to go one of two ways. Number one, you're going to give too much, give more than you should be giving, and you're going to let you and your family suffer by not having enough money, enough goods, enough fruits, whatever it may be, whatever it is that you're donating for yourselves. But if you give too little, then you're going to notice by having too much for yourselves, and your charity is going to be inadequate. It's not going to be what it should be. So charity should be a very exact, a very calculated approach, and we shouldn't just estimate and throw money around, or throw whatever charity we may be giving. Rather, it should be something that we put time into, we should focus on. And those are the three ideas of Rabbi Gamliel. Looking forward to learning with you tomorrow.